Hey everyone, it's Lady Cree. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I do pray and hope that you and your families are all doing well. I come on just to share with you a quick project share in hopes to inspire you to pull out what you have, create, and have a little fun. Okay, so let me share with you some things that I use. Okay, so I wanted to play with my distress inks once again, and I pulled out the picked raspberry, spun sugar, and worn lipstick. Okay, I also pulled out my Tim Holtz butterfly punch. This is one of my favorites. I pulled out these Jot butterfly stickers that we picked up before at Dollar Tree. I remember when they first came out with those, and I bought them and just never used them. For the first time, I'm using my Sizzix Thanks die, and it's called Thanks. Had never used that when I purchased it. I pulled out a Brenda Walton stamp, using it for the first time as well. I pulled out my best friend, Gina Marie. And I wanted to play with some stencils, a stencil. And this is what I keep my stencils in because I don't have many. And I use this one here. And I believe, I think I purchased that from Hobby Lobby a while back. It's been a while with that stencil, but I love, love, love that stencil. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I had to make a couple of cards for a customer, and this is what I came up with. I absolutely love it. I think it's fun and a little bit different. And as you see, the stenciling, the inks that I use, and I think it came out so cute. There's that butterfly. It's a busy stencil, very busy. So it didn't take much to create this card. I just had to make sure that my sentiment was bold, so the stenciling, wouldn't overtake it. So I thought that Sizzix Thanks would do just fine. And as you see here, the Tim Holtz butterfly, and this is the inside. You're amazing. And I just left space so she can write her words. Okay, so I created that one, and then the second one is just the same. I just used a different butterfly out of that pack, and here you go. Such a cute card, so fun. And then the inside again, you're amazing. I love that. I think it turned out so cute. Well, I pray that you were inspired by these cards. If you have some ink distress, pull them out. If you have some stencils, pull those out as well. And so it was fun with me using all of that. I'm enjoying using my distress inks. So yeah, so I pray that you was inspired by these cards. And I leave you with this. Get out your own way. Sometimes we can be in the way of God trying to do something through us because we're worried about what folks going to say. But I want to encourage you, my friends, that God is not worried about what folks going to say. He's worried about your obedience to him. God is giving you an assignment, but you won't do it because, you're worried about what your friends or people are going to say and what they think about it. Well, it's the price you pay when you choose to follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? You risk the chance of getting laughed at and talked about. And but God is not concerned about that. He's giving you an assignment. He's giving you something to do. He's giving you a gift. He's giving you a talent. He's giving you a baby to birth. But you are aborting it by being concerned what people are thinking. And I'm going to give you a scenario. Just recently, I was in Dollar Tree on the aisle where they sell the gift bags, gift wrap, the shred and whatnot. And I had an idea about taking the pack of crepe paper rolls and creating some shred with it. Now, in my mind, I could literally hear the enemy saying, "And that's crazy," because to the right of me, there sit all of the packaged shred. But you know what? I picked up those rolls of shred, crepe paper rolls anyway. And I came home and I did what I saw in my head and felt in my heart to do. And I did it. And before you know it, I had did several colors. And then I decided to, okay, well, let me upload a video and just share with my YouTube friends. And guess what? There go old Slewfoot again, talking about they gonna laugh at you of making some shred. Come on. But guess what? I ignored it and uploaded the video anyway. Then I put the shred on my social media. And guess what? I not only sent out one invoice, but I sent out 2 invoices of customers who wanted to purchase the shred. I was like, what? God, are you serious? He said, yes, I'm serious. So if I had to listen to the enemy while I was in Dollar Tree and when I came home and finished cutting up the shred, I wouldn't have gotten what God had in store for me because I was worried about what the enemy had shared with me. They're going to laugh at you. And guess what? Oh, yeah, some folks laughed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did. They sure did. But guess what? I don't know if y'all have ever seen this movie called Sister Act. And at the end of Sister Act, the head of the St. Francis school, he was so furious that Whoopi Goldberg, she played the character, that she wasn't who she said she was. And he wanted to shut the school down. And long story short, the nun said, go with God, Crispy. And guess what, you all? That's what I said to myself. Go with God, Cree. Because let me tell you something. In this walk with Christ, you have to make up your mind that you're going to be laughed at and talked about at the expense of doing what God told you to do. And you know what? Because of my obedience, I packaged me up some shred. And when I sat back and thought about, well, how I'm going to package it up and stuff like that, and I remember sharing on my social media or on YouTube a little label that I had put on the package. And the Holy Spirit said, nope, you're a legit businesswoman. Take that off of there and you put your logo that you designed on there. And guess what? Here it is. He said, no, don't send that out like that. So it's Lady Cree's handmade crepe paper shred. Make packaging fun. If I had to listen to the enemy, you all, God wouldn't have showed up with something that seemed so ordinary and turned it into making it extraordinary. See, God want to take you places where people can't. And that's what faith will do. Faith will take you places that people cannot. Do you understand me? I'm going to say that again. Faith will take you places people cannot. So I just suggest to you, get out your way. Stop worried about what people think and what they're going to say and how they feel. So what? Let them feel how they feel and let them talk. Let them say whatever they're going to say. Do what God has called you to do. Don't abort that baby. Don't abort that gift and that talent that he's giving you, all at the expense of worried about what folks are going to say. Honey, brush that off. Be willing to lose followers. Be willing to lose people unsubscribing from your channel. Be willing to lose all of that at the expense of following and obeying Christ. All right? You got work to do, sis. I mean that. You got work to do. So get folk, FOLK, out the back of your mind and put God in your view. Because I promise you, when you obey God, nothing else matters. All right, my friends, be encouraged. Be blessed. Bye.